Hey CJ. I can't believe you're awake for this either. What time is it over there? It's... Don't tell me. I can find this out. Because it's 6. So that means that it's like... What, 9? Yeah, 8 or 9. Oh, you're probably in the part of the country that doesn't do daylight savings, right? Because I know that for Shuffy, it's 6 a.m. And that would mean that on the other side of the country that it should be 9 a.m. But good morning. Thanks for tuning in. We'll test this out. Oh, Info knows what's up. He knows that I'm gonna pick solo. Parry type? He can't block. It is. That's my opinion. He's trying some silly stuff. I definitely think that I definitely think that Hippo could be more successful not picking fairy type. Is all the levels and volumes and audios okay? Everybody let me know if there's great problems. Oh, come on. That's not what is supposed to happen. Oh god, I'm dying. That's good. I'm glad that the audio is fine. Like, even if you were going to just parry everything, it could be louder. Okay, well, do you want my voice to be louder, or do you want the desktop, like the game audio to be louder? Oh, I can raise the game audio, but I can't raise myself anymore, I don't think. I could move the microphone closer to my mouth. Alright. Let's see here. Who else checked in? Hippo's checked in, Dantarian's checked in. Shinso and Time Gear still not here. Is the chat visible in stream? Yes, thank you. How do I don't know what to do. I was told that I could make people VIPs in my chat. I was gonna make the Oceania account a VIP in my chat. That would be funny. Okay, so Shinso is coming. That's good. Yeah, but I don't know what that does, other than, like... I don't seem to be able to do it. When I click on your name, it says add friend, gift a sub, block, timeout. I don't know how to, I don't, maybe it's not true, I don't know. Okay, so Time Gear is here, that's good. Oh, that means that everyone should be accounted for. I'll check him in, and I'll check in Shinso. Let's see here, seating should be like this. Cool, good. Shinso's here. And I can broadcast the bracket. Everybody checked in? Process check-in. Okay, so small week, 5 folks. That's okay. It's I think it's about the same as last week. Maybe it's more or less the same. So I'm gonna remake the lobby so that we can start over with some fresh, nice fights. Hello, Captain Cookie SSB. Yeah, I just had to fill out the information, but I've done it. I don't know what's going on in the chat, honestly. But yeah, I got the thing. Oh, you haven't done it yet? There we go. Create. Okay, so I am a Twitch affiliate, so I can get the money. You guys, I think, are at least an affiliate already. I did the thing, yeah. Alright, first round is YFD Hippo versus Time Gear. Let's make the Kyantas happen. Hello! Yes, you've been checked in. I'm glad that you're here. Yattaze. Looking for Time Gear. V Hippo. nice fight button. Good. Oh shoot. Oh, I made the BGM stop. That's fine. Wait, why am I playing? This is wrong. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. This doesn't count. We're testing the stream still. I know what I'm doing. I should pick a type that will die soon. I know exactly what's going on. I don't know. I thought I unreadied, but... That didn't kill? Come on. You could have done a kill combo. Yeah, get this guy out of here. Let's hit those showers. Okay, it won't let me unready now. Okay, well, whatever. This is the first match, for real. This is legitimate, and the first part of the tournament. Ignore me. So Time Gear, he entered last week, I believe, and he had a pretty strong showing. Some cool strategies with Rogue. Good, solid all-around player. When your name is white, you are not ready. This is a spike mirror. And I can't tell who's who. Okay, that's definitely Hippo. Okay, Hippo just uses his super to go through all of the garbage. Time Gear just uses his EX to go through all of the garbage. Spike is very powerful. One of the best all-around characters in the game. Only really limited by his reversals, in my opinion. He's got a fantastic fireball. It's 2 hits. You don't want to use it too much though, because it gives a bunch of parry opportunities to your opponent. Nice jumping A. Gets a short combo off of the 5EX. Advancing forward with 5B. Oh wow! The gunshot just clips Blues, and Hippo is down to his Hisomi, and that'll be enough to just EX through. She's a tough girl. She'll be able to make it through. Cool. So yeah, now I'm not ready. Spike is very strong. Yeah, I think he's one of the best all-around characters. He doesn't have a really good reversal. I can open up the... Let's see here. Stream text assets. Okay, Hippo barely clutching out this round. Alright, so now they're on second characters. Both EX types. Nice red parry. Good stuff. And it does not give Blues enough space that 5EX will connect. Now it is Time Gear's Anchor Azuma. Still EX type. That's interesting. That's not a character that walks forward a whole lot. And Hippo's super type is going to have the speed and the health necessary to fight this battle. Time Gear is going to have to play almost perfectly. That'll work. That's perfect. Yeah, Rogue is really cool. She's got a lot of interesting stuff. You can cancel her jumping moves into her flight mode. So, it's now even. And the set. Time Gear did a good job closing that one out with the Azuma Super. Hippo opting to switch to Butobi instead of Spike. And he's using the Ranbu Super. He's not using Hang On. That's interesting too. Just walks right up and does it. Alright. Butobi is really fast. He's good with this. Wow, that meaty jumping B is enough to hit Rogue out of her EX move. That's stupid. So the good things about Butobi, he has really good instant overheads. He has, the hang on super is Ultra 1. It's kind of like this game's version of Stalking Flare. Or whatever Squiggy's level 3 is. It's guaranteed 5 hits of Boko or damage. But that round, Hippo wasn't using it. Butobi has the fastest walk speed in the game. That's another real strong point of his. He is one of the fastest characters in the game. No, he's the second fastest. Sendo has the fastest. Butobi is second. Yeah, I think he's tied with Masao. Yeah, Sendo is way too fast. You know he's fast because he's a fish. I definitely think that Time Gear would benefit from using the same strategy with that Hippo is using. Okay, so now we've got Hang On. So yeah, we're getting the... Oh, Time Gear also picked Kyanta. I didn't realize. Kato's a Sendo player. That's interesting. All right. That is an OCV Vitovi with Hang On able to take it. I'm guessing that Time Gear hasn't dealt with Hang On much. So, that will be a... What was that? That was... a 3-1. Okay. Right? Yeah. Okay, so now we'll have Dantarian versus Shinso. Yeah, Hang On is a real serious thing. Is it? Oh. Yeah, that's probably true. I don't know anything about old Sega machines, so. Alright, so this is a pretty, well, I suppose all the matches right now are going to be pretty stacked. Time Gear, you gotta play more during the week. I think that you are similarly strong, but you just don't play enough. You don't have enough experience yet. Oh cool, we got the best stage. Okay, so Shinso starting with Super Ana. I think that Shinso is using all super types these days. Dantarian starting with Super Garasha. And this is one of Garasha's worst matchups, for sure. We'll see if Shinso can actually execute the stuff. I know that he's practiced it. Wow, he ducks under the poison ball? Maybe it's not as bad as I thought. That's pretty advantageous. Oh, Bokode and combos into the kill. Dantarian's Garasha has 7 life left, and Shinso has Tsukinami next. Okay, rotational velocity, able to take it. What's your background in Time Gear? Your fighting game background. Wow! Dantarian able to react to the 5B with 2x. Too strong. He was waiting for it. Shinso tried to anti-air with his taunt there. Alright. Okay, so first game goes to Dentarian. Oh yeah, we haven't been doing nice fights. He's really obnoxious. Huh, that's interesting. I would think that it's like more traditional fighting games, but that's cool. I'm glad that you're succeeding. Okay, so Garasha able to take out Anna really, really fast this time. Good throw. Alright. So, this is the match that really matters to see if Shinso is able to get us a significant lead. Okay. Cocorn down to 144 HP. Oh no! Barely was able to tag Hisami with the Ultra 2. No punish on the whiffed Ultra 2. Oh no! The 2x goes the wrong way into the corner. Yeah, Cocorn is really, really strong. He's so hard to deal with because of the Devil's Reverse and his like he has a knee, just Dragon Punch, and it's definitely the best one in the game. It recovers so quickly. It's does a ton of damage. I'm pretty sure that you can punish Ultra 2. Maybe not on block, but certainly on whiff, I would think. Alright, so Shinso, he knows what's up. If you can't beat him, you join him. I would believe that you can't do anything about it on block, but... Good corner pressure from Shinso. Alright, he's got this under control. It's just Cocorn left. Good parry. Oh wow, that barely grabbed, but horseshoes and hand grenades, I suppose. Nice slide under the Ultra 2, and this Cocorn's looking real weak. Wow, trades, but Shinso has a character remaining, so that works out. So interestingly now, Shinso is locked into picking Cocorn for the rest of the set, and it'll work. I know that he's played him before, but not a lot. He's opting for a stamina type Cocorn. It makes sense, because you want the access to Ultra 2. And Dantarian going with the same team. Big command throw? What do we got? Alright, that was a pretty convincing round. I don't think that the spike counterpick would work against Shinso, because Shinso is one of the players that parries a lot. I think that changing the order like this is Dantarian's best bet. I suppose that's true. He can't just like Devil's Reverse all over the place with the bottle. Wow, he just hits the tail end of that 5EX. Good stuff. Playing the Space game with the slide, real powerful. Dantarian's got the Ultra 1 out, and he's building meter for a second one. He wants to set it into the corner. He's got the good positioning. Oh, Shinso fights out. Oh no, he pushes himself back into the disc. Okay, so now it's Shinso's Hisomi, and it's able to take the game very quickly by knocking out Dantarian's Rare. Wow, what a close game. This is really good. So we'll see if... Okay, no spike, but Dantarian does switch to Kyanta. I don't know if I agree with this. Gyanta's health is so low that making a single mistake could be really costly for him. Just like that. That is... Yeah, he didn't do anything with his Kyanta, really. Shinso's got a meter advantage. That's important. Okay, good 2EX. Punishes the Dragon Punch. And we've seen this matchup. Shinso's played it really well. But Dantarian's Rare is no slouch. Alright. 2EX will take it. And it is Anchor Cocorn for Dantarian. Nice parry. Good Tsuchinoko. Good use of the air dash. That Boko is building slowly but surely for Dantarian. I don't think it'll come into play before he dies, but we'll see. Alright, the poison ball is slow enough to force Dantarian to think twice about using that Dragon Punch. What a close set. And we'll go ahead and have Dantarian versus Time Gear. No. Should we do the other one? Yeah, we should do the other one. Green Gem versus White FD Hippo. Hippo v Green Gem. And then we'll do losers. Okay. Actually, no, we don't do losers then. I think. I don't know, everything's gonna get broadcast and everything is like really close together, so. Alright, so, everybody's in. We'll see what Hippo goes with. We'll see what Hippo goes with here. Green Gem is probably going to stick to Matsuko Kyanta Nanatsu, which he's had success with. Won last week's KFC with. Nice EX. Keeping this spike honest. Only one hit on the super. That's too bad. Green Gem able to just DP and punish the recovery on it. Nice parry. Alright, 5x to punish the DP. Uses the bomb. And the Boko is building up for Green Gem. Oh my god, the damage on that 2EX. Too high. Nice Kyanta cancel to be able to punish that jump back. And YFD already down to his Anchor Hisome. But we've seen from both YFD and from Shense that Anchor Hisome, real solid character. Green Gem now playing Demon Nanatsu, super volatile. Tries to 2EX to stop this pressure, but is able to connect with Big Steppy. Good stuff. It's nice to see Green Gem use the Natsu so patiently, since that's been a real Achilles heel for him, is just wiling out with Big Steppy as soon as he activates Demon. But that patience was crucial in securing him the victory there. Let me update the scores to reflect that crucial victory. Alright, Ultra 1 right out the gate from Hippo, but no hit on it. Doesn't seem to matter a lot, it wasn't punished. And he's controlling... Wow! He's been able to control this Masako like I have not seen before, just rush that down. Alright. Doing Big Steppy is surprising. The thing about Big Steppy is it moves you forward so far that if someone is close to you, it won't hit. It'll just whiff completely. If you just keep throwing it out, if they don't do anything, then you'll just keep whiffing. She's also got Big Slidey, which is a really, really good move. 2EX is very serious. Nice B through the projectiles. Good anti-air slide. Haven't seen that move been used like that. That's good stuff. Big sloppy. That's good. Alright, so strong showing from Hippo. Big blues working out for him. Put in the work that he needed to. No punish on the Ultra 1. That's a hard super to punish. Maybe not possible, I don't know. So this is giving Masako a lot of trouble. I say that, but then that 2EX comes into play, and the Boko builds up enough that YFD is able to take it. You gotta show the Spike player that you're willing to parry those fireballs to get him to stop throwing them. 5 EAs from Kyanta will take the round. And this has been a really good offense pattern from Hifo to use 5X to move in towards the corner. Green Gem will jump backwards, and then YFD will spend the meter on a Kyanta cancel immediately and punish. Didn't parry the second hit of the 5EX. And YFD goes up 2 games. Building up those nice fights, that's good. Okay, so now Green Gem is opting to use... Oh, good stuff. Green Gem opted to use Nanatsu Demon Point. And he'll use it to build an advantage rather than try to make the comeback. And it worked pretty well. You gotta say, knew that YFD wanted to use that Ultra 1 and just was ready with the punish. I respect that. You start with enough meter to do big stuffies, huh? Hey, Mal. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, so Green Gem down to... He's gotten Hifo down to his anchor. Now it's a fight of anchors. That 2 EX will go right through the Ultra Counter Rojo. Oh no, jumps into the spider web. Nice getting through those fireballs. Oh. This is a weird matchup. This isn't one I've seen a lot. And a really close game. Hippo is able to close it out, so that is 3-1. Well played by both. I like Green Gem switching to points Nanatsu. I think that solved a lot of the problems that he's had with this team. And playing Kyanta on anchor seems like a good idea, but that matchup was really weird. I don't know what he could have done there. Alright, so now we'll have YFD versus Shensei. I think that makes sense. Yeah, we'll get to finals that way. It happens, man. I haven't seen that matchup a lot. I don't know if you've got a lot of experience playing it. I certainly don't have any particular advice about it. I think that it's good to play Demon and Natsu on point. That makes a lot of sense. It did do a lot of good. It's just 2 rounds though, man, and you know how Kyanta goes. Like, this game is so volatile. Like, I mean, you won last week. You know, it can go either way. Sure, but you know, you've still had success with the team. Like, don't disqualify yourself. Shinso, stop arguing on the internet. Come on in. We're all waiting for you. No, you're next. We'll have a clean losers bracket. We'll just be able to go through all the way through losers if we do this. And that way the winner of everybody, or I think you are right. The loser is not supposed to not have a break, but who cares? We're putting people in the hot seat this week. I don't care. We're gonna bully those losers in the other bracket. Everybody knows that weak players like Dan Terry and stuff there. Ugh. Good parries. He's got Spike in the corner now. Good blocks on the Ultra 1. And he's keeping that corner pressure. Bulldog Anna. Alright. You need new Garasha tricks. Just make sure to share them on Twitter so they get patched out. I'm glad that people are dealing with that character better. Maybe not me, but there are other people that are dealing with that character better. Alright, Big Chungus, Pichun, there to save Shinso Beam from the corner threats. I don't know what direction that squirrel thinks it's going, but that is not the correct one. That's a really weird phenomenon. Okay, so Shinso's the Pinky Somi. And he is on his last leg right now. He's got enough meter for an EX. Couldn't combo off it. Ukemi's out of the corner, and Shinso was not ready for the Oki. Oh god. Okay, so first round goes to Shinso. Same opening that Hippo has used against most of his opponents. I really do like it, even though it did not get him anything here. And Shinso's Ana is moving on to fight Hippo's Anchor Hisomi. Now playing Tsukinami in his second slot, giving up the Rogue. And it's seeming to work out for him. Super type Tsukinami. It's such a good slide. It hits way further away than it looks. that one? Is that really 1-1? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, so tied up. Hippo has the opportunity to change characters, but he will not take advantage of it. Shinso had tried Rogue in the first game, but wasn't happy with her performance. Okay, we're at the home stage of Miss Tsuchinoko. Big punish. Wow. Don't mess that stuff up. Good stuff, Shinso. Showing the big punish on that Ultra 1. Nice jumping B. Go over the bomb, get the air dash float. And now it's going to be able to use all this EX meter that he's been saving up to challenge fireballs with his against Hippo's Hisumi. Alright. Good jumping B. What have we got? This matchup seems kind of difficult. Rotational velocity through the projectile. Nice jumping A. Threatens with the net. So much meter for that combo. Okay. Hippo able to close it out against Tsukinami, but now in the mirror does not have enough health to make the comeback. Man, what a good combo that Shinsu did with Ana there. That was sick. I don't get to see stuff like that a whole lot. That's like, it's close to combo. It's not actually combo because I mean combo video tier with Ana is like actually like hundreds and hundreds of damage. I'm 100% sure that Shinso tried to down parry that, and you just press forward. You don't down parry the bomb. Oh, Hippo's mistiming his Ukemi. Oh, he's got Bitomu. Hang on, Shinso wasn't ready for it. Gets hit by the motorcycle man. Bosazoku. Look at that Boko building up. Enough Boko to max it out, and a grab would do so much damage. That's like a 90 damage grab. If you're not playing super type or stamina type, you just cannot afford to block the EX rotational velocity. And now in the mirror, jockeying for position in the corner, but Shinso is able to take it. So that's 3-1. Favor Shinso. Making a strong return to the tournament scene. So, Dantherian enters Time Gear now. Time Gear, who has a largely non-traditional fighting game background, versus Dantherian, someone who has a largely traditional fighting game background. Take a look at the Bracky. That I definitely did properly and did not create a situation where this loser is going to have to play for like 4 games in a row. Yes, go right ahead. Okay, so we got Dantarian's Garasha versus Time Gear's Spike. And I don't think that Time Gear has a whole lot of experience dealing with Garasha, so I imagine that this is just going to be this stupid armadillo idiot running around doing whatever he wants. Alright, this is a pretty decent position for Time Gear at least. Nice anti-arrow. And Garasha with now 2 life remaining. Time Gear was unfortunately not able to get a character advantage. But the jump gun able to knock out Garasha. Oof. Time Gear backs up and gets crunched up by Rare. Hits the blades, a fan blade of death. And that EX Azuma just doesn't have enough life to survive a hit like that. Okay, so Time Gear now starting Rogue. Felt that he had a better matchup than with Spike. Wow! Big combo from Dantarian. Kyanta cancel to keep in range, and Time Gear is responding with his own Garasha. That's interesting. Alright. Oh no! Dantarian's comment just had enough pushback to push Time Gear into the fan blade. And now Time Gear has Kyanta as his anchor. No Pomeranian upper, and Dantarian will snag a game 2. Hello, Aru762 MMR. Oh, this is Aru. Yeah, you're in the Discord. I know you. How's it going? Pretty good. Time Gear trying the second team that he used again. I don't know. I don't feel like his counter did anything. That's fine. Oh my gosh. This exchange of EXs is too much. But now Dantarian is out of meter while the EX type user Time Gear has plenty. That all changes when Rare comes in, getting a free bar of meter. But he'll need a free bar of soap to wash off all that dirt. What a cheap character. Alright. Big Chungus whiffs. And this is where Rare wants to be. Oh wow, I didn't even realize that Pichon was on the other side of the screen. That was a good use of the bird. And now Time Gear just has Kyanta remaining. Nice parry. The good Pomeranian offer to hit Rare out of the fan blade. And now Dantarian is in the worst position he's been in yet with Cocorn. But Time Gear with these big Pomeranian uppers will be able to largely stop Cocorn from abusing his Devil's Reverse. Oh no, Time Gear's only got 45 health remaining. Big whiff on the upper. Whew. And that'll be it. Dantarian sweeps 3-0. You played well though, Time Gear. Really well, in fact. I think that, you know, that was... Gosh, it's so hard to deal with. Now you know what you do to people, man. Come on. I think that you can actually punish the EX ball with EX ball. I think it's fast enough. Because the main problem is that there's nothing that moves people across the screen so quickly, but... Yo, EX Ball does. But then it's like just a stupid and weird matchup. I hate that character. I'm glad that you play him. I hate all the characters that Dantarian plays, really. They're so hard to deal with. They're so strong. But you can't hate a guy for having a good eye for characters. Picking strong characters is a great way to win. And it doesn't hurt that Dantarian is using them really, really well. Green Jin, however, doing a really strong job of playing neutral with this Masako. Nice use of the rockets to counteract these low projectiles. Masako only has access to air Kyanta Rojos, but they can be done so low they might as well be ground ones. Alright, Dantarian now down to his final character, Cocorn. And this is not an easy matchup. Oh no, Green Jim was not ready with the Pomeranian upper. Gets hit with Ultra 2. Good DP punish. And Dantarian baits the DP with Devil's Reverse. Okay, and now it's coming down to the wire. One life on Dantarian's Cocorn, and he's able to close it out. Oh man. One life. Oh, that's too bad. That was a really crucial moment as well. That's really bad. Oh, I've had these scores up, but I think they're correct now. I'm gonna take them away in case they aren't. No, they are. Big uppercut, able to punish. The fact that Masako is able to easily punish the Garasha balls is such a big deal. And if Garasha whiffs one Garasha ball, then he's on the other side of the screen. And that means that that's where Masako would really rather you be. She can't slide under the fan blades. Alright, so we've got now Kyanta versus Rare. Probably afraid to DP there in fear of hitting the fan blade as he comes down. Nice! Goes the wrong way, so he doesn't have to worry about it. Good slide under it. Kyanta, unlike Masako, can slide underneath those. And I believe that Nanatsu can as well. But he wasn't willing to spin the meter to get out of the corner, and Dantarian is able to take the third game. Okay, so that was... Yeah, it just felt like 3 games. It felt like it was game 3. Man. My dog is causing me some serious problems right now. Okay, so game 3. Now the scores are correct. Alright, it looks like Dantarian is playing a much more precise game with Garasha this time. Able to bait Green Gym into making the mistakes that he needs to be able to capitalize on. This is the best that Dantarian's Garasha has done so far. And it will be crucial in the health exchange. Rough match for Green Gem, but is able to immediately activate into big snappy combo. And he's got to build some meter if he wants to be able to activate again. Good anti-air 5EX from Dantarian. You don't see that move used in that capacity a whole lot, but Nanatsu gets low enough to make it work. And that'll be a 3-0 victory for Dantarian. And go ahead and reset your score. Reset your score, Dantarian, so I don't lose track of stuff again. I can't be trusted with this, so it's YFD versus Dantarian. Man, I don't have to keep track of this stuff. Is there something special about Rio's wake-ups? No, they just look weird. He has a new Kimmy animation, and most characters I don't think do. He might be able to go a little bit further than other characters, but I think that's just a visual thing. Every character is able to Kimmy. So, we have Dantarian's Garasha versus YFD's Spike. Oh no! He tries to anti-air with a bottle and gets slapped with jumping B for his trouble! Oof, that's gotta hurt. He was really banking on that working. Okay, so, Blues versus Rare. It's not able to activate the bomb in time. If he had not hit it, I wonder if it would have connected with the extended hurt box on Rare's arm. Alright. Good anti-air with 2x. Trying to keep Hisomi out of Air's face. if folks really want to stop Rare from doing all this abusive stuff, they gotta start pairing his jumping B as it comes in. I think that's really the key. Ooh, nice 2x out of the spider web. Alright, nice bait on the Dragon Punch as well. Wow, that goes so far! How did it work? Both of them are starved for meter, and they're at pretty similar lives. This is a pretty decent match for Hisomi, though. Alright, YFD able to build enough meter with the combo and knock out Dantarian's Cocorn for the first game of the set. Which is now displayed properly. Great. Excellent. Perfect. Good. I just realized that Dantarian is no longer using EX characters. We got this bumping stage on. We've got this great matchup. Wow! Oh, wow. Dantarian uses Ultra 2 to call out the jumping B from Hippo. And now this is a really rough situation for Blues. He doesn't have a good anti-air. He lost a lot of health just trying to contest some kind of simple stuff. Fan blades, alright. Hippo's out. Good parries. Man, these dogs. Oh no. Juggle onto the fan blade. And Dantarian still got another bar. 2 EX to stop the Okizeme tricks from Hippo. So, now, 1-1. See if Hippo switches to Bitobi, as he has oft done. No, he's picking Chihiro. Interesting. Anybody that saw the pregame knows that he played Chihiro with parry type against me. Nice EX grab. Baits out the Dragon Punch. Good stuff. Oh no, he didn't have Boko to knock out Chihiro. Shoot. This has been so close. It's been decided by just the smallest things. Alright, so Dantarian able to get to Hippo's anchor without losing any life on his rare. That's not a good situation. Wow, good parry. 2EX knocks rare away from the spiderweb, and such a low jumping B will hit instant overhead, able to combo into the victory. So Dantarian up a game on YFD Hippo. That's score 2. Okay, so Hippo now starting with Hisomi. Interesting. And it seemed to work out. Cocorn not able to contest with Hisomi the same way that he has been able to with other characters. Okimi's into the corner instead of out of it, and gets chunked by the fan blades. Alright, Spike, Ultra 1. Kyanta canceled, but doesn't do a follow-up combo. I don't know what happened. Not enough meter to do the Ultra on reversal. Tries to do 5 EX, doesn't work. Back into the corner and anti-aired. So now this is, I feel like this is a mistake that EX Chihiro ended up on Anchor. And he's got 30 life to make this comeback against Garasha. Not gonna happen. I don't know what happened. Yeah, that was 3. That was 3. Okay, and now it is the grand finals of Shinso versus Nantarian. Was that a mistake, Hippo? Did you mean to put Hisomi first and EX in... Okay. Yeah. Having an EX character in the back is just so scary. The matchup was good, but not having enough life sucks. Okay, and Shinso fighting out of winner's bracket. Alright, Shinso opting to use Kokorn again. He's got that great anti-air 2x. Oh wow! Shinso not able to deal enough damage with his Kokorn. But now it is Anchor versus Anchor. And this is a matchup that Dantarian has admitted to not feel entirely comfortable in. What good patience! And that was really convincing from Shinso. Jeez. Can you use the buzzsaw so soon after you rock it? Okay, Dantarian opting to use Jakor. Not a character we see too often, but definitely one that I think is well regarded. Shinso seems to have good control. Wow! The hitbox on that jumping B. And Kyanta second for Dantarian. Certainly a strong character, but one that just real lacking in the health department. And with lower health actually comes lower Boko, and you see that come into play. Oh no! Shinzo almost had enough Boko to end that Gyanta, but messes up on a parry, and that's the end of his Ana. Don't worry, because Kokorn's got enough HP to make up for it. And Dantarian's Ana coming out. Not too often that we see Dantarian play without Rare. Favorable exchange for Shinso with that EX trade. And now it is Shinso's Super Hisomi versus Dantarian's Super Ana. And Shinso will spend his bar on 2 EX combos. That's a good point. I didn't realize that it was a EX type Gyanta, and I definitely don't think that's the right pick on that character since, like you said, you just jump around so much. Like, stamina seems really good, super seems fine, but you could probably do cool stuff with Demon. Probably. Stamina's the best bet then, for sure. He just needs the life. He's got such little... 110 is just nothing. 120 is usually nothing, but like almost every super in the game kills you with 110. I mean, there's probably something you can do better than... Like, I mean, EX, I think everybody agrees, it's just not the pick there. Now, this is interesting. Shinso's got Hisomi second. That's unusual. It is now fighting Dantarian's Kokorn much sooner than I expected him to. Big combo. And this is actually Dantarian's tournament life right here. If he doesn't win this match, then it's over. Nice Ultra 2. He's got 12 life to make this comeback. No meter at all. And Shinso's Ana, instant overhead. That doesn't work on most characters, I don't think. That only works on tall ones. And that's it. Dantarian can blame that on the fact that he had to, you know, he didn't get any cooling off time from his losers run. That's why he lost that. I like Dantarian over Shinso next week when the brackets run properly. Yeah, it's, I mean, Kyanta's really becoming like a matchup game, way more than I thought that it would from the beginning, but, I'm gonna open a public lobby so everybody can join and play games. We still don't have anyone that, anyone besides me that plays Hatoyan, really. What's the deal with that? Hatoyan needs buffs. Where's the Hatoyan players at? It doesn't matter. You don't need to play Hatayan next week, Dantarian, because as long as the brackets run properly, you're fine. Come on and play, Tiger. We got this lobby open. You got time, right? Come on in. I liked Green Gem. I really liked you playing Demon and Natsu first. It lets you set the pace of the match a lot more. Hello, Soada Wakayoshi. I was listening to the music for this game in the car the other day, and I need to... Oh wow, that was low enough, shoot. This is bad. This is bad. This is really bad. I checked this up bad. Oh, what? Is that an overhead? I really screwed that one up. Yeah, that's a really good point Shinso is making about the about like the health cost or the health that you're taking away from using Demon. Like, you can just basically invalidate somebody's point character if you are lucky enough to get a hit. And it's a big deal in terms of setting the pace. Why if these playing Taro? I think those are the only two characters I think are just straight bad. This Taro and Well Done. Not showing me anything that I'm particularly impressed with. Oh, well done. Well done, memes. He just needs an anti-air. Which fireballs? Well done. Yeah, I believe that. I have to find Ikebukuro. Everyone has to play against me now. Go against Hippo. Have I played against Time Gear? Yeah, I played against him last week. That's good. I'm looking forward to this. We'll see if he's picking any weird characters. So he's saying that he's going to play around with them. Just pick Sendo. Sendo's another character we don't see. Oh, Kinoko. It's gotta be Kinoko. I see Kibukuro is one of the story things. Oh, he doesn't know. He definitely doesn't know. I can beat this guy up. I got the Oh, it's Ultra 2! Okay, it's not really all that scary actually. I'm way more. Is that really loud? Okay, I've turned it down. Oh. Don't say something so misleading. Shoot. Yeah, no, this game is really loud. I agree. Oh shoot. Whatever. Why not? Sendo Pro 69? This is gonna be like the first time I think that anyone has seen me like play a solo character that's not Hatayan. I've shown a couple other characters, but this is not good. Okay. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. Shoot! Ah. I should have just punished properly. Or like, picked Hatayan. Thinking Hatayan sounds like a good idea. I think Green Gem was able to dodge Shinso this tournament, so this is the first time we're seeing this match today. Shinso's got Fairy type Kinoko. What a memer. Man, that sound that it makes when you parry is so wild. Oh, I was worried about that red rock. Yeah, everybody saw that, right? Everybody saw that red rock going down. Okay. That combos. It's super type Mass Michelle, that's interesting. Oh no! Michelle's Dragon Punch is so good. Man, I don't wish that fate upon anybody. I am of the opinion that Master Michelle is a slightly better character, but regular Michelle is quite good. Fast Fork is one of the best supers in the game, realistically. But Master Michelle gets Michelle L, which is also a really good super. They're both really good. I think that his Dragon Punch is significantly better when he has a mask. And I don't think that his projectile is good enough to warrant picking regular Michelle. Basically what I'm saying is that no one cared who he was until he put on the mask. The fire rises. Green Jim has been fishing for that. And he finally hit it. That is a really smart move. He can time out. The most useful aspects of Demon are invalidated when Rogue is riding Pichon. Alright, so we've got classic meme matchup. Gunman versus Steppy. Gunman wins. Green Jim is playing this properly, in my opinion. Time Gear just doesn't know about the Moscow garbage. I'm gonna play Time Gear again. Cool. Here's a very evil looking team. I just checked that one out bad. Oh, wow. Man, Rogue is just no joke when you don't have any life. I like that team with Hatayane and Kuro a lot more, perhaps unsurprisingly. But really, I think that if I played a trio, it would be like Kyanta, Mast, Michelle, Hatoyan, or something. Man, it's really hard it's really hard to parry Pichon generally. Nice parry. That was exceptionally well played by Shinzo. A lot of people don't realize that the uh, gun comes out so far away from Osmo's body. Fairy type, no good. Shinzo crouched. Yeah, man, Big Chungus is a real idea. I think that Chungus is like a pretty serious threat in this game. Okay, problem solved. Oh, damn. I feel like it's been forever since I played Chenso. Let's see what he picks. Okay, yeah, it's the real deal. Okay. No option select edition. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, I know that he didn't want to miss that. Oh man, I can't parry this stuff at all. Alright, next person to get to 3 wins is the king of this lobby, and I'm closing it. Be closed afterwards. Nice, Kyanta Rojos. Good awareness. I'm impressed. Alright, now those DPs look a little desperate. that Voco is really high for time gear. It's good that he takes the opportunities to taunt and get that extra damage. Alright, CJ, have a good day. You've got your whole day ahead of you, unlike we do. We don't. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you sometime before Ryan Bats, maybe. Okay. I really wanted to counter hit with the A that I hit him with, because then it would have depleted his life to exactly 1. I suppose doing it was actually a risk in terms of me losing the game, because I could have gotten a crouching counter hit, which would have... Man, the A pressure is so strong. Shinso trying to prove to Time Gear that he's got to parry him. Man, Shinso just spending all his meter to bully. Whatever. He's the king of the mountain. I'm gonna close this lobby. Or at least the stream. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.